There are stories in the Qur'an that don't just inspire, they shake the imagination. Stories so powerful that even today, they leave historians, scientists, and thinkers searching for answers. And among those stories is the story of a king, not a tyrant, not a conqueror, but a man chosen by Allah, a man of justice, strength, and purpose, a king who traveled to the edges of the world and built a barrier so azim that it held back one of the greatest threats in human history. This is the story of Dhul Qarnayn, the king, the journey, the wall, and a danger that will return before the end of time. This is wisdom from the Minbar. Allah tells us in the Qur'an, he was a man established on earth, given power, knowledge, and resources. But what made him different was not his strength. It was his faith. He didn't rule with arrogance. He ruled with justice. He didn't chase glory. He served people. And every success he achieved, he attributed it back to Allah. This is a mercy from my Lord. Dhul Qarnayn was not a king who sat on a throne. He moved to the west, to the east, across lands unknown, not to conquer, but to establish justice. Where people were corrupt, he corrected them. Where people were oppressed, he protected them. Where people were struggling, he understood them. He didn't treat every nation the same, because true leadership is knowing when to act and when to observe. Most people are tested with hardship, but Dhul Qarnayn, he was tested with power, and power reveals the truth of a person. Many become arrogant, but he became more humble. Many become oppressive, but he became more just. He proved that power with Allah is mercy. Power without Allah is destruction. Then came the moment that would define his legacy. He reached a nation trapped between mountains, a people living in fear, terrified of a force they could not stop. Yajuj and Majuj, Gog and Magog, a destructive people who spread chaos wherever they went. The people begged, "Help us, protect us, we will pay you." But Dhul Qarnayn refused, not because he didn't care, but because he feared Allah more than wealth. Instead of taking from them, he empowered them. "Work with me," he said. And together, they built something extraordinary. A wall of iron, heated until it glowed like fire, then sealed with molten copper. A structure so strong that nothing could climb it, nothing could break it, nothing could pass through it. And when it was done, he didn't say, "I built this." He said, "This is a mercy from my Lord." But then, he gave a warning that echoes to this day. When the promise of my Lord comes, it will be leveled. The wall is not forever. The threat is not gone. It is only delayed. Near the end of time, Yajuj and Majuj will return, not as a small danger, but as a global catastrophe. A test so azim that no army will stop them, no power will contain them, except Allah. This story is not about a wall. It is about you, your leadership, your responsibility, your faith. Dhul Qarnayn teaches us leadership is service, not status. Power is a trust, not a weapon. Protection comes from Allah, not walls. And the greatest strength is humility, because in the end, every wall will fall, every empire will fade, but the one who holds on to Allah will never be shaken. So ask yourself, what walls have you built to protect your faith? And what has Allah given you that you have not yet used for His sake? This is wisdom from the Minbar. Stay guided, Stay grounded. Stay connected to the Quran. Wassalam.